Yo, alright, what's good, y'all? Let's get into this trade recap for today. Let me tell y'all this, bro, before I even start, bro. Today was a wild ride. Let me tell you. So, first off, coming to market open, I I was low key bullish at first. Um, take up what you drawing. So coming to market open, I was low key bullish. We wanted to see Asian session highs get taken out because we were we were manipulating during pre-market. We came down, swept out these, or no, that's market open, but we created a little S&P beginning, which I mean it wasn't even a true S&P, but at the time I was thinking we were farming a bullish S&P. These lows and these pre-market higher lows stack out in lows, pre-market lower lows were underneath. So I think we're creating a bullish S&P to push higher, taking out London highs, eight session highs, and maybe just some of these other low resistance highs as well. But in turn, like market open invalidated the fuck out of it. The SP was invalidated. Just down candles, down candles. All right, cool. So from there, ES takes out London lows, and then at this point, I'm thinking, okay, ES took out London lows, right? Did we close it? Did we close below? We didn't quite close. We just swept them out. We didn't close below. But on Nasdaq, we closed well underneath, like and hidden session lows and previous day lows. So from there, I'm thinking like, all right, we're probably gonna in turn be bearish, and we're gonna want to take out some lows that are probably some 4 hour lows that are underneath. Where are my drawings? Turn it back on. So we close underneath. Take out these. Close underneath, right? Create a 5 minute fair value gap. So from here, I'm thinking, okay, I'm still hold my bullish bias. If we can invalidate this gap, cool. We can take longs to the upside, perfect. But we respect the gap, and yes was just ripping it. Yes was just pushing higher and higher. So when I saw this, I just was gonna wait for a okay. I was gonna wait for a retest of the 50% extension of this leg down. So I EQ EQ was tapped into, and then from there, oh, and macro hit too, which was perfect timing for me because we're respecting this gap. So we respected gap, macro's hittings at this point. I just need equilibrium to be hit. I want to see a breaking structure out of that. So boom, mind you, I'm not really looking at ES to take shorts because we were just moving higher, and I was low key a little bit confused. Um, but I was still bearish nonetheless. So yeah, so we came in equilibrium. It's like down, waited for the breaking structure. I almost fell. Wow. Wow. I entered. I don't know how I got to entry right here, but I entered. Oh yeah, I entered before this candlestick had closed. Entered right here. We ended up breaking structure. Don't know what's here. Oh, we didn't break structure. Damn. At first, I had my line right here. I was like, okay, let me just look for a candlestick closure out of this that closes below the 50%. And yeah, this candlestick ended up closing below the 50%, even though we didn't quite break structure to the downside, which I should have paid more attention to if I'm being completely honest, because it would have saved me from this drawdown. Now that I'm talking about it now, it makes sense on why price probably came up here a little bit, but it was really an SMT for real because we have we came out. Oh yeah, we ES came out and took out London Highs, like completely took out London Highs. So we just made a big SMT with London Highs and this. We made a had a I mean another SMT, I guess you can call it if you really want to, with those highs while Nasdaq made a lower low because Nasdaq never took out them highs. And my stop loss when I entered this trade was had my stop loss above these highs. And let me tell you, when I tell you, I don't know if y'all have seen this, but I got saved by the bell. I don't know what, like, I don't know what was going on, what happened, bro. But like, I was sitting here like, damn, I'm gonna get stopped out of this trade, no doubt about it, bro. Like, I just terrible entry. Then I go to the 15 minute because I didn't really look at the 15 minute. I was really just on the 4 hour, 1 hour and 5 minute. Then I noticed we had this massive bearish imbalance. When I peeped that, I was like, okay, this is not all bad. Like we're low key still good. Like we can make some shit for as long. Even if I got stopped out, I would have re-entered because this 15 minute gap obviously holds higher power than the 5 minute. And I thought we were gonna break structure in this, and ES was just dude, just rip sticks, bro. Just rip sticks to the upside, rip sticks, rip sticks. I was like, damn, ES was just pushing Nasdaq higher. But then we did end up having a turnaround. Let's see. We did take up them highs. We even though we did break structure. Oh no, we did. We broke structure on the 5 minute time frame. We quickly invalidated that and broke structure back to the downside with this inverse gap, which was good for me to, which was good to see because it kind of like okay, bet now just gave me more conviction in this downside trade that this sell side trade that I was trying to take. It took a little bit of time, but we ended up, you know, flooding to the downside and taking out our take profits. I took, I only had two positions. I was low key, I didn't want to go too heavy because I know I have my four take profits, bro. But going in with four cons was low key to me. Like I was over risking. Plus, with all this drawdown, I didn't even want to. I didn't want to risk it like that. If I'm being completely honest, and I was like, dude, let me just take my two positions. Take my first one here. Then my second TP was right here, and yeah, that was pretty much it. And crazy trading day. And again, I did the same mistake I did last time. Entered too early. This if I just waited more, a little bit more patient, waited for, should have waited for like a breaker structure of like this, of these lows right here, rather than waiting for a candlestick closure out of the gap or out of equilibrium. Because as you can see, price could have easily reversed up, stopped me out, and that'd have been a loss. Then if I was to re-enter, I would have had to obviously make up for the losses. But you know, we learn some, we lose some. Luckily, I learned without losing, so I am very much thankful for that. But yeah, let's see. A better entry probably would have been this gap getting inversed. If I'm being completely honest, because we broke structure here. We had this order block here. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, inverse. Ah, fuck the inverse. We just got the breaker structure. Breaker structure right here. Price taps into this. We have this order block here, breaker block right here. Literally, we probably would have got a better risk reward if you were to enter right here. Would have had a much tighter stop loss. And if I was just a little bit more patient, damn, even if I took a profit here, that's my R still a lot better than this. But hey, I'm not gonna complain. I'm just gonna learn from this. Learn from this, and yeah, just do better next time. And catch you up. Oh, I'm not gonna be trading the rest of the week. I don't think so. I think I might be done for the week. If I'm being honest. Um, Let me see for this factory. Because tomorrow we have FOMC tomorrow. Um, Wait, what? Time zone. FOMC minutes. Not gonna trade tomorrow. Thursday, unemployment, flash PMI. Maybe we might be able to get some trades in on Thursday. We have a lot of news. Should be able to get some moves in the market. But Friday will not be trading. We have Chairman Powell speaking. So yeah, hell no. Yeah, that's gonna wrap this video up. Hope your boys got some sauce from this. Learn a little bit, but catch your boys Thursday, man. Deuces. Shoot, I even forgot to freaking show y'all the P&L, bro. I forgot. I'm just not rambling. About to show y'all. Let me just go ahead and pull this up real quick. Yep. So we made, let's see, 21. Where is it at? There we go. Realize P&L. 2.1K on the day. Let's get it.